The Anthems concert is the true life, coming to life of the Anthems album, which I produced for Kerry, which obviously has a lot of my writing, a lot of my production, a lot of my guitar playing on it. And at the moment it is my present and my future, really, which is great for me because Queen stuff is always there, but it's always kind of dragging me into the past, in a sense, you know. So this is new and different. I get to do different stuff. She's an amazing singer, so I have a mouthpiece. I have someone who can be the figurehead, be the means of communicating these songs, and my heart's in it. You know, I think this is something that I wanted to do for a long time, and it's now getting scary. And when it gets scary, it's usually a good sign, because most of the things that are worthwhile in life are scary. And this is very different for me. You know, I've travelled the world, I've done concert after concert, but this is with a huge orchestra and a huge chorus, the Albert Hall, and it's a new band pretty much, and all the arrangements, all the mechanics, everything, the buck stops with me, really. So it's a real challenge for me to do this, and of course the centre of it is a great singer, which is always good. You know, you can make great backing tracks, you can play great solos or whatever, but if you don't have the right singer to sing the right song, then what is it? It's not much. Yeah, Kerry walked into the audition the first time we ever auditioned for We Will Rock You, for the part of Meat, who was the rock chick with a heart of gold, and she just instantly did it. And We Will Rock You is a hard thing for people to grow into, in a sense, or particularly it was in those days, because people didn't know what we were looking for. We were looking for people who could act, sing, dance and whatever, but also be rock stars, and that's not an easy call. And Kerry just had it. She had this amazing voice, which she does. I mean, it's a sensational instrument she has, but she also has this sort of rock, it's indefinable. There is a kind of rock sensibility that people either have or they don't. And she has this passion. She interprets things from her own heart. She has amazing range of emotions, passions, and that's what you need. So she got the part, but also we began experimenting to see if there was an album there. You know, quite early on I thought, you know, that's the kind of person I want to make an album with. Yeah, the Olivier Award is kind of funny, really, because, you know, we're very much not in that sort of clique of people who think they know what they're doing in musical theatre. You know, we've never been accepted into that sort of club, if you like. The only reason we got an Olivier Award is because the people voted for us. It was a popularity thing, which is fair enough. In a way, that's the most that's the award that you would want, perhaps, because it's a signal that you are actually doing what it says on the box. You are actually entertaining people and they want to come back. In a sense, you know, we grew up thinking musical theatre was the enemy. You know, that's what we were trying to get away from. But the world changes, and We Will Rock You is obviously not My Fair Lady, but it does share some of the values of musical theatre, because it's all entertainment. There's no reason really why things should be in these watertight boxes. It's beneficial for things to cross-fertilise. So we started auditioning people for We Will Rock You, as I say, 10 years ago almost now. And it was difficult because people came in with a sort of musical theatre training and singing every note very long because they've been taught to sing very long, you know, and we just tried to get beneath that, and we said, look, just sing it as you feel it, sing it like you've never sung it before. And we tried to sort of lead people out of what they'd been led into. Now these days people come in and they know what we are and what we do. They've seen We Will Rock You and they understand what it's about. It's about, to a certain extent, being yourself, but being in the character and in tune with the ethos of the story itself, if you like. You know, we encourage people to bring their individuality to the piece. We don't rubber stamp people. We don't say, Sarah Brightman sang it like this last year, so you've got to sing it exactly the same. You know, it's very different. We say, oh, that's what you got. Okay, let's try this. The Albert Hall is my local now. You know, I've done a lot of concerts there in various forms, and I really enjoy the place. It's unique. There is nothing like the Albert Hall anywhere in the world, I have to tell you. from Tokyo to Moscow to Buenos Aires, there is only one Albert Hall, so it is very special. What we will bring to it will be, I think, this fusion of something which is very much rock and roll, and will have that grittiness of rock and roll, and it has loud guitars, you can be sure, and it has a very loud drummer in Rufus Taylor, who's actually Roger's son. I mean, he's our great secret weapon. Rufus is an amazing drummer, you know, of the ilk of someone like Taylor Hawkins from the Foo Fighters, who's Rufus's hero. But Rufus is only 20. Rufus is 20 years old, and he's already world-class drummer. So we have a very, very powerful rock core to this, but we also have this huge orchestra, this huge chorus of 1,000 voices or whatever, and a band which we've personally put together, which I'm very proud of. And we will explore this new territory. We'll go straight into Dangerland and see where it goes from there.